Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Mark with Red Star Loft. Hope you're doing well. It is Monday, 5:47 in the morning. We are about to pack the birds up and go for a nice and long 50-mile toss. Baskets are ready. I'm barely ready, but I'm ready. And I think the birds are ready. You can see them piling on. They think I'm about to let them out. But I gotta get them inside and gonna pack them up, box them up, and go do the 50 miles. So that should be fun. I'll give you a little bit more detail as I start to drive on how they've been over the last 4 or 5 days. We've done a couple things with them, but yeah, I'm just for the time being gonna put on my mask and catch the birds, basket them, and then I'll be back with you. But you can see the sun rising over the horizon there, so it's a nice early morning. It's still nice and cool, so it should be nice flight for them. So I'll be back with you guys probably from the car. Alright guys, I'm pulling out of my neighborhood just to give you a quick recap. Right now it's 6:04 in the morning. Takes about at first it would take 25 minutes to catch the birds. Now it takes about 10 to 15 at the most. I have to do a little bit of preparations. You can see them back there. They're covered with, about 3/4 of the way they're covered with the really thin sheet, just to keep the dust at bay, because you know I like this car, don't want this car to get dirty, so I have to do that. Just gotta bite a bullet and buy a truck that I've been eyeing for a while and make that easier. But I'm getting sidetracked. Just wanted to record a little bit before I get to my gas station and get my morning coffee. Like I said, we're doing a 50-mile toss today, and it's actually the second 50-mile toss. Over the past 4 or 5 days, we have all in all, over the past week, let's say, we've done the 35-mile toss 3 times. First time they were slow, second time they were good, third time they were great. So graduated them up to a 50-mile toss. So like I said, I'm gonna go. We did the first 50-mile on Saturday. I was gonna repeat it on Sunday, but I instead decided to go fishing on Sunday and just let the birds loft fly. So now, since on Mondays I start work at 10 a.m., I figured I have some time, and I'll do the 50 miles now, so that you know, they really get it down. And then probably Friday or Saturday, depending on how things go, I will redo that 50-mile toss. So they've done the 35-mile one, like I said, 3 times so far. So I think they're judging by how well they're doing, they're definitely ready to go on to 50 miles, because they've already done it once in about an hour and 26 minutes. I can't remember, but I timed them now with the stopwatch on my watch, so a little bit easier. But yeah, that's more or less where we stand, guys. I got a little bit of a drive ahead of me, so I'm gonna go focus on that. I want to finish this video before I get on the main road into the gas station and all that. But as I get there, I'll get back with you guys. I'm really curious. This is the first time that I've actually set my trip odometer to measure the distance, because I only know how far away this place is by air miles. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe 5 or 6 miles more driving, because once I get out onto the main road, onto the main Route 41, it's a straight shot straight there. So I'm thinking it's about a 55, 56 mile drive. Anyway, we'll find out when I get there. So part 3 of the video coming up in about an hour for me, as soon as I get there. And we are back. It's 7:14 a.m. 58.3, so 58.45 miles. Right here, I'll pull in. I took a little while getting here, longer than I should have. There was a herd of buffalo on the side of the road that I just had to pull over and look at, so I took my time with that a little bit. But 58 miles by car, and 50 miles straight as the crow flies. So I am gonna wait for this car to pass, and then I'm gonna unload the birds and let them out. So I'll be back with you guys in 1 minute. All right, the road's clear. It's been a couple minutes. It's not perfect. There are these lines right here, but they're not gonna pick up any speed by then. They should be able to avoid them just fine. It's the exact spot that I let them out from previously, so there we go. All right. Let me get my watch going. Okay. So we can see it's 7:17. They were just let out. I got the stopwatch running. We'll watch them as usual, just for a couple of minutes, get them on camera as they fly. And then I'm gonna head back home and catch up with you guys from there. It's a really nice morning still. We're supposed to get some rain showers and stuff in the afternoon, but that, you know, that looks like it's gonna be after 12 o'clock, so not too big of a worry there. But there goes the flock. They always tend to pull in the opposite direction of where the home is, from what I've noticed. When I let them out, they kind of, instead of going south, instead of going back north, it feels like they always shoot south, southwest. So, hoping they won't do that today. We'll see. As long as they make it home at a decent time, they can go in whichever direction they want to go. But yeah, they're circling right above. Usually they kind of distance themselves and then circle, but now they're circling right above. And they're shooting west now. That's straight west. Let me see, are they even on camera? Yeah, they've gone straight above those wires over there. They're going right now. They seem like they're doing the right thing, but either way, guys, I'm gonna let them do what they do for a little while, do their circling and whatnot. I'm gonna pack up the stuff. They're too far away for the camera now anyway, so that's it. They're out at the 50-mile mark, so when I get back home, I will pick up the video there. All right, and we are pulling up to the house. It's been an hour and 6 minutes since I've let the birds out. About an hour and 1 minute since I left. We'll see what the situation is. Do I expect them to have beaten me? Not really, because vast majority of the way home I was flying relatively fast. So I don't, I don't expect them to be able to keep up with that, but we'll see how things are looking in the next couple of minutes. As I said, I'm guessing that there's nothing in the backyard, so I'm gonna prepare their feed as well as their water, and we will see. We will see when they arrive. So, yeah, like I said, right now it's been, forgive the focus, it's been 1 hour and 7 minutes. So I'll just prep what I need to prep for the birds, and I'm hoping that shortly they're gonna be here. So hang in there, and as soon as they are back, I will let you guys know. Here we go, guys. It took them a while. Didn't stop to watch yet. 1 hour and 41 minutes. And yeah, it took him more than 15 minutes than it did yesterday, which is not a great thing, obviously. There was a hitch in the road, apparently. But that's okay. It just means that we're gonna go ahead and redo the toss on Friday, but it looks like vast majority, if not all, of the birds have made it back. And as you can see, sorry about that if it was out of focus, they're already going inside without the feed even being in there. So yeah, hour and 41 minutes, which is not great, but it's it bums me out when on their second toss they do worse than they did on their first toss, but you never know what they encountered. I don't know exactly how the wind was, so not a huge deal. They came back in one big nice flock. There's a couple of them that are breathing heavy, but for the most part they're all looking good. Let's pop in here. As you can see, they're piling on to the water. But yeah, like you can see, a couple birds that are breathing heavy, but for the vast majority of them, they seem to be doing just fine after an hour and 40 minutes of airtime. So let's give them feed and come on. Let's go inside. No saliva that's visible, so it seems like there's no respiratory issues. And they're lining up. My apologies, I shut off the video by accident, but yep. They're lining up to eat. The stuff in here is grit. I started giving them grit out of this because they make a mess out of these containers. But yeah, here they are, seconds after coming back from the toss. They look good. They don't look beat up. They don't look like it was too much for them. Obviously it's not. They can do way more than that, but they look to be in good shape and in good condition. We just got to redo that toss again, improve that time a little bit, get it back to the 120s hopefully instead of the 140, and we'll be in great standing. So let's eat, guys. Come on, we're waiting on you. There we go. Step outside. Come on, guys. Plenty of room on the other side. So yeah, all in all, I'm not displeased. It's nice to see, you know, that they come home, they all go inside right away. They all look to be doing well, breathing well. Don't seem to be too exhausted, which is good. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. Please like and share the video and comment on it. If you have any questions, I try to answer pretty much every question that gets posted. And if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, and I will be right back with you guys in the next few days. Take care.